Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Holly Jones Art. Today is an extra special video. It is a tribute to my dog. Check out the sweater, looks just like him. Oh, wait. Check out the earrings that were gifted to me a while ago. Can you see? This is one of his favorite pillows. You've probably seen it in other videos. So today is a tribute to my dog, and it's actually more of a promise to him. More on that later. I have kept and loved many different pets over the years, from tons of hamsters, a guinea pig, dead fish, birds, even a turtle named Ringo. Marty just happened to be one of the most impactful pets that I had. He was my first and only dog, and he was just the most impactful for me personally because of our bond and our relationship. And actually, this video was supposed to be my very first upload on this channel, and I ended up pivoting for that video, but I always had this as a promise in my heart that I would create this video to commemorate him. So you might have clicked on this video because either you're a dog owner or you have lost and are currently grieving a beloved pet. My condolences to you. Or you follow me for art content, or we have our faith in Jesus in common. So I think you're going to find that there's a little bit of all of the above in this video. Marty meant so much to me, and I think you'll see that reflected in also the art that he inspired, which I actually gathered all together here for this video today. And I'm probably just gonna let some memories and pictures and video slide through because it was really hard to narrow down. I think there might have been, I didn't count, but at least 1,000 pictures and or video to sift through. You know, God blesses us with our dogs for only a short season. If you think about it, 15 years, if you're really blessed, 20 or so, I've heard, even longer. Marty was with us for just shy of 14 years. They love us unconditionally. They bring so much joy and laughter, and sometimes stress and big vet bills, but I would not trade any of it for the world. So please enjoy some of Marty's finest moments.
I met Marty when he was a tiny puppy. My husband, who was my friend at the time, brought him to church, and we all doted over his cuteness and wrinkly little face. You can just tell he was going to be a troublemaker. I'll let my husband start at the beginning of our story.
Marty was born on October 31st, 2010, and he went to heaven on April 6, 2024, just shy of 14 years old. He is a mix of Boston Terrier, aka the American Gentleman, with distinct black and white tuxedo, and the French Bulldog. This particular mix is called the Frenchton, and he was much larger than the average Boston Terrier, which people would always comment on, and weighing in at 35 pounds of pure muscle.
He really came into my life when we started dating, which is when he was about 3 years old. When we got married in 2015, he moved in with me at my parents' house, and eventually moving to our current home across town. I always prayed and asked for a dog, and my request was always denied. So Marty was an answered prayer, and everyone ended up falling in love with him anyway. And God knew I would need a faithful friend to get me through some of the most challenging years of my life.
To rewind a bit, Marty arrived at the airport flying all by his little self from Missouri to California at only 8 weeks old. My father and I welcomed and received him at the airport.
I I'm so glad he ended up in my life because, as mentioned earlier, he was there for me. Quietly present, always at my side like a little shadow. He went to work with me every single day, teaching piano lessons from home, and almost 30 kids per week running down the driveway to see me and Marty for their 30-minute lesson. For several years we did this. Many of my students also grew fond of him. In the roughest of times, like when I decided to retire from teaching, he would let me cry on him. I could hug him and wrestle him as hard as I wanted because he was a sturdy, stout little boy. One time, he had a trip to the emergency room, and while sitting in the waiting room, a lady ran in with her English bulldog who was experiencing a seizure. They quickly whisked him away, and we were left together in that waiting room, just the three of us. She was hysterical in tears. There were no words of value or comfort I could offer her, even if I tried, but I felt so heartbroken. This is when Marty jumped right up on the bench with her and quietly snuggled beside her and let her cry on him, even though he had his own emergency. I mean, what a good boy. I don't have scientific evidence, but I discern in my spirit that he knew what to do. And don't get me wrong, he was always getting into trouble and driving us nuts.
Marty.
But my God, look what you did. He's like, okay, I'm done with you. Jeez. Look what you did, Marty. It's all sad. Okay, God. Marty. I'm not done. Oh, Merry Christmas. It took out all the
But this would happen many times over the years. He knew what to do. And right now, it's time to do the Lord's work. This is why I believe dogs are gifts from God. After all, you can't spell dog without God. How about the time I totally lost him during a piano lesson? This was right after he moved in. He ran out of an open side gate, and my piano students, who were sisters, noticed how quiet it was. We then went on a dog hunt in the neighborhood and piled into my car with the windows rolled down. I called out his name, and guess what? He barked back. It turns out a nice neighbor took him in walking their own dogs and noticed him running around off leash. He was in their backyard, and we're planning to put up found signs the next day. So after driving around, hollering out the window, in our little game of Marco Polo, it led me straight to their house, where he ran up to me at their side gate. Crazy times. Can you believe we found him within the hour?
Marty, you never do that ever again. Hey. Yeah, you do that.
You feel sorry for what she's done.
Marty, and who
Yeah.
helped me find him?
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah. Even with the allergies.
No, I'm not.
And Mom waited for us.
It's a good thing you're so loud, Marty.
It's a good thing nice people found you, boy.
And you're really loud. We can't forget that.
How about acclimating to and navigating the brand new life as newlyweds? Bringing our lives together? He was there. He had the biggest ears, but somehow still had selective hearing. But when it counted, he was all ears, literally. And you could trust him to keep a secret. Marty would look at you with those big, soulful eyes, and even though he couldn't understand, somehow you felt understood.
today is a reaction day and I have no idea what I'm reacting to.
No idea.
She's got something big over here.
I got something big. I've been working on this
Whoa.
for a few weeks now.
Whoa.
A few weeks. It's still not done, but it's like 95% there.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, open.
Oh my god! Are you, hold on, let's fix the lighting. Are you seeing this?
I went to
Dude!
Marty's old Instagram and found an iconic photo and
Oh,
blacked it.
dude. This is an epic charcoal. Y'all know how much I love charcoal. Oh my gosh. You got him, girl. You got the crazy look in his eye. And you know what? I am just a few feet away. I am editing Marty's video, so it is perfect today. Wow. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I love it. I'm filming the part where I'm showing all the artworks.
Because you're sharing, she was sharing how she was working on the video. I was like, I need to get this to her before she finishes editing.
And I did not make my deadline this week of Tuesday.
Yes.
But it's now a deadline of Saturday. But we gonna get your video out, Marty. Yay!
Yeah.
Follow her on YouTube. Is it still Sally Sal?
Yes.
It is still Sally
Sally
Sal.
Sal.
Too cute. That you captured his crazy.
When I retired from piano teaching, I then decided to open an art club in my home called the Art Haven. We spent a whole summer renovating my classroom. It was then that we noticed he was losing his hearing. Then he started losing weight drastically and also losing his fur. After a vet visit and blood tests, it was concluded that he had Cushing's disease, a condition where you produce too much cortisol. Can you imagine being in a constant state of stress? It also causes shrinking muscles, increased thirst, but at the same time, organs begin to fail and they lose their housebreaking due to frequent urination, yet unable to hold it. So, diapers it is. They also lose their fur and their skin grows thinner and are unable to do basic things like run, jump, or even stand up from a laying position. It was very hard to watch, as it only took about 9 months from the time he was diagnosed to be incapacitated. He wanted to be a dog, but his body wouldn't let him. His body was attacking itself. His ankles would give out, and he would face plant many times on a walk. And the symptoms go on and on. My once crazy, strong, rambunctious boy was now too weak to stand and even eat normally. And after a good while, he couldn't sleep through the night and would wake up crying and unable to hold his bladder. All of this with prescription medication. Because he had become my very best friend and spent almost every waking moment with me working at home, I was confident to make the call and begin suggesting to put him to sleep.
Hi.
Our vet agreed, and we scheduled an appointment.
Good morning. Then it won't be hiding the chocolate. Oh, Lord.
The Valentine's chocolates?
Yeah, the Valentine chocolate, I tell you. And, you know, just out of just quick thinking, he didn't get the other new box.
You've had so many near-death experiences. I know it seems kind of morbid to set an appointment for such a thing, but we were so thankful and appreciative to have the time we had left with him. He didn't go suddenly and unexpectedly, but we had one more week to receive visitors, and some even bringing him delicious, indulgent treats, like some of his favorites, steak and a ton of blueberries. He got all the I love yous and I'll miss yous and hugs and kisses that he deserved. From our neighbors who came to say their goodbyes, his grandparents, his aunties and uncles who made sure their fur few was well loved. I think he knew. He just laid there and received it all.
Pictures from 5 years ago? Was it really?
2018 is when we moved in.
No. Yeah.
Oh yeah, still has an appetite and everything. Yeah, sir.
Even though Cushing's humbled him, he loved us unconditionally till the end. Our sick pets don't complain. They just tough it out. Their love and loyalty never fade, even as they're suffering.
I'm reading my will and testament. To Bowser, I leave to you my terrible, tragic stairwell staircase. And to Sandy, I leave with you my bark collar, cause girl, you need it. You need it out.
I actually think it's one of the greatest honors in life, to love a dog and to be loved by a dog. They are endlessly forgiving. They're in the moment and don't remember your past mistakes. They don't see you as flawed at all. They just delight in you. Sound like someone we know? They don't care how you look, or what you wear, or what you earn, or your title. You're their world, and look forward to seeing you walk through that door every day. It never gets old to them.
It's also very special and humbling when you get to caretake and serve them into their old age. You learn about the love of God on another level. My Bible says in Proverbs 12:10, a righteous man regards the life of his animal. He blesses us with them to steward, whether to work hard labor, to provide food for us, or simple companionship. The least we can do is give them a good and dignified life.
Every day isn't shining like today. Beauty rising, I can say I have seen mountain highs and some valleys. Yeah, I've shouldered some baggage, felt the weight of some burdens, carried shame, cried in pain, took the lies and put them on me. I will leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Oh, I will give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all and leave it at the altar, God. Oh, yeah. Understanding are the visions that I've seen and I've held on so tight. Turned out they were holding on me, on my skin. Digging deeper, all I saw in the mirror, I had to learn. All I wanted was always there, deep inside me. So I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Oh, oh, I give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all, yeah. Leave it at the altar, God. Oh, I give it all away. I give it all away. I give it all away. Oh, have my heart today. All my hopes and dreams, it's all yours to take. Oh, so I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Oh, give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all, yeah. Leave it at the altar, God. Oh, yeah. I give it all away. I give it all away. I give it all away. Oh, have my heart today. All my hopes and dreams, it's all yours to take. Oh, I will leave it at the altar, God. Leave it at the altar, God. Leave it at the altar, God. Oh, I will give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all, yeah. Leave it at the altar, God. Oh, give it all away. Yeah, yeah. Give it all, giving it all, giving it all away. Yeah, I will leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. Leave it at the altar, God. Oh, oh, oh. I give you everything I've got. Oh, I surrender all. And leave it at the altar, God. Oh, oh.
Take my hand, follow me out of the land of anxiety, where we all overthink, giving our power to the enemy. In the midst of hurt and pain, I could have been dancing in the rain, with my mind on higher things and the joy you'll bring. So I have decided to choose you for anything else. There's no more. There's no more.
Alright, today's the day that I'm gonna try to pack up the crate. The time I'm filming this, it's August like 9th or 10th, so it's been a few months. Most of 2024 I've been battling crippling insomnia. You know, when you feel like debilitated like that, cleaning your house feels like a victory. Seeing that bin is some more of Marty's stuff, so I've made some progress. Today I really need to push, despite it all, despite how I feel. I'm full of caffeine and still feel groggy, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just set up the camera and just go ahead and clean, and I know that once I start going, I'll have some good momentum. Excuse the air conditioner. This is also frozen in time. You know what this is? This is the last CBD chew. I think on his last week, maybe a couple nights before, that he refused to take. Just, for some reason, just spit it out. He's like, I'm done. So, for some reason, you get just attached to just keeping the house as it was, but the little CBD chew's gotta go now. Bye-bye.
In your word, we are free, breaking the chains of anxiety. Since I am as a thing taken, take my thoughts into captivity. This life is full of up and down, and everything looks like attention. Won't be shaken, I won't be moved. Set my mind on you. So I have decided to choose you for anything else. Anything else, there's no more room. So I have decided to choose you for anything else. Anything else, there's no more room. I have decided if it ain't love.
Hi, unscripted editing Holly here, and still a mess editing this after 2 whole years. I share Marty's last moments here and the days following because this is the reality of owning a dog. They say dogs give you some of the best years of your life and one of the worst days. I had planned to talk about where my faith fits into all of this and where I think Marty is now. But for the sake of the length of this video, I will save it for the next one. And I'll leave it here with this silly show and tell from me and my husband. So please make sure you subscribe and don't miss the next part. I would also be so grateful if you would like this video. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember, Jesus loves you.